Hi, this is Alexis from Alexis Saving Faith. So, I think that the new church visualizing is off to a great start because we just, my husband and I this morning tried to go to a church and it was a fail. And so I'm going to kind of explain why it was a fail. It was the Peoria Church of the Nazarene. And the reason why we're going to go is because we had been invited by one of my husband's classmates. And so we thought, why not? Even after looking at their website, we figured we'd give them a shot. We got there 5 minutes late, which is not atypical for us. And the doors were closed. There was no one to greet us. And the music kind of scared us that we heard. So rather than going into the worship area, opening the doors and having everybody stare at us, we thought, not really interested. In addition to the fact that the vestibule had their Christmas tree up still, and there were some weird mirror panels around and fake flowers. I don't know. Not my bag. And they had a big thing about holiness, which I'm told comes from the whole Methodist Wesleyan tradition. I'm not much of a Wesleyan fan, so that didn't really work out. Now, before we even got there, we decided we'd look at the website. And the website, it looked like they were trying, but they didn't know what the different specific conventions about website building should be. For example, the About Us had a list of when church services would be in different ministries. The ministry section only had children's ministry. It didn't say anything about what else the church is doing, if anything. So it's not really there yet. But maybe in the future, who knows? My husband and I, we talked about this a little bit over lunch, and we thought, you really have to be on top of the web if you hope to get people between 20 and 30 to come in the door. And part of what that means is that the pastor or some group of people, in fact, you should have multiple members. They should have blogs, and those blogs should be linked up to the church website. Why wouldn't you do that? I mean, anyone who's on the web and doing stuff like that, they should be linked up to the website of the church. So you can kind of get an idea of where the congregation is, what they're planning on doing, and the direction that they're planning on going. It seems like it's not rocket science, okay? It's basic. It's a basic thing. If you want to really get people in the door in that age bracket that is not being spoken to at all, then why wouldn't you do something that would make sense to them, like technologically speaking? It would be a good idea. I think that's the first part of our new visualization, is just this connectivity. I mean, we have the internet, we have all of these different pieces of technology that connect us to one another. We have Twitter, we have, social networking sites like Facebook and MySpace. We have blogs, we have video, we have webcams. Hi! We have, personal communicators, as my husband likes to call our G1s. We have all of this information all the time, and we should be using these things. And the more that we use them, the more literate we become in these different media outlets, the more accessible we become to other people. And that's one of the things that's really a problem for current churches, is that they're just not accessible. There's a disconnect. There's an illiteracy when it comes to media, when it comes to technology. And if you want to live in the 21st century as an institution, you gotta get up on the lingo, people. It's basic. It's elementary. So, start blogging.